Hey everyone, this is Mindy and welcome back. Tonight's video is featuring the latest collaboration stamp set for Simon Says Stamp STAMPtember, and it is with the Colorado Craft Company. I'm going to be doing some Copic coloring and creating this 5x7 card, which I rarely do, but it fit the image. So here's a closer look at that stamp set. This is the exclusive Catch a Star by Colorado Craft Company. It has this really large image of this super cute mouse with that net catching stars, along with some wonderful sentiments. So I stamped out my image and the sentiment onto some 80-pound white cardstock with the intense black ink from Simon Says Stamp. And I have my Copic colors that I'm using listed at the top of the screen and over on my blog too, if you ever want to reference that. So to be completely honest with you, I really wanted to watercolor this and had actually attempted to in a different clip that you will not be seeing, but it just wasn't working for me. I still think this would be a really great image to watercolor. Some nights you feel it, some nights you don't. And today I just did not feel it. It just wasn't working for me. So I went back to my trusty Copics. Yes, I have my Olo markers, but Copics I am just more familiar with. So that is why I am using them to color in this pretty large image. This cardstock is actually cut to a 5.5 by 8.5 because it is so big. You could fit it on an A2 size, but you're going to be cutting off a lot of the image. And then if you wanted to add stars, you wouldn't really have a lot of room for a sentiment. So this card is going to end up being a 5x7 card. And one of the reasons I had gone ahead and stamped the sentiment right away is just so I knew everything was going to fit. You're also going to notice in my end card result that I have stars added to it. That was kind of an afterthought when the video was done. I am using the Gina K Designs Master Layouts 8 die set, which is great for making 5x7 cards. So I took the one that has the stitched border, held it down with Post-it tape, and die cut out my panel, but I needed to ground my image a little bit. So I brought in some cool grays. I think this is maybe C3 and C2 just to add a little bit of shadow behind the feet. Then after that, I'm going to flip it over, add some tape runner to the back, and attach it to a card front that is a 5x7 made from fog cardstock from Lawn Fawn. For the stars that you're going to see in the end result, I colored it with a yellow Copic marker and then added unicorn stickles on top. So this video tonight wasn't so much about teaching you how to use Copics, but more of to show you we don't have to create elaborate scenes with these really cute images. We can create these very simple card fronts. And honestly, I think it kind of resets me a little bit in my creativity. All of my supplies will be listed down below in the video description and over on my blog as well. Remember, this is only while supplies last over at Simon Says Stamp. Thanks so much for joining.